Well, students, now let's study the siege of the Constantinople by Mehmed II. Muhammad Sani, Muhammad al-Fatih is he is known in the history Muhammad Fatih, and in history his name is written Mehmed II. Mehmed II, you can see that he was born in 1444 and died in 1481 CE, Christian era, Christ era, or AD, Anno Domini, or AC, after Christ. A unique plan Mehmed II made for the conquest of Constantinople. Constantinople was that place, dear students, which was made by King Constantine when he spread Christianity after the Jesus Christ departure from the world. Then Christianity was almost finished, but then King Constantine, the Empire Constantine, adopted Christianity as his religion and his state religion, and again he spread the Christianity in the world. So the city which he made was called Constantinople after his name, Constantine, and it was made the capital of the Christian power of that time. So this Constantinople was again the source of power of Europe, of Christians, and so Mehmed II, he planned to conquer this city, and in the Holy Prophet Sallallahu sayings also we see that he has given a prediction of the conquest of Constantinople, Constantinia, and he has announced a big reward for that person who will conquer Constantinople. So Muhammad Fatih, Muhammad II, is that lucky person who fulfilled the sayings of the Holy Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He attacked on Constantinople with his navy with 320 vessels or 320 ships, and he siege means muhasara, उसने मुहासरा किया. He sieged. The siege was through land and sea route, from land side, from sea route, and he sieged the Constantinople. उसने मुहासरा किया Constantinople का land side से भी और route side से. The army made a crescent on the shores of Bosphorus. Bosphorus के साहिलों पर आर्मी ने crescent की शक्ल में एक बन बनाया, एक शक्ल में फैल गए. So the army made a crescent on the shores of Bosphorus. Shores, seaside. We use shore, we use coast, and we use beach. These three names for seaside. In the English language period, inshallah, I'll tell you, or you should ask me, what's the difference in these three seasides. Now, then the siege was started at early April, and he conquered this city in 29 May 1453. So this time was spent because it was a fortified city, very strong fortified city. चारों तरफ मजबूत दीवारें थी, and a giant cannon couldn't break the walls. एक बहुत बड़ी तोप भी इसको इन दीवारों को नहीं तोड़ सकती थी. And Golden Horn was the only entrance through sea. If somebody wanted to enter into Constantinople, so Golden Horn was the only entrance from seaside. It was very difficult to enter from land side, but from seaside also it was very difficult. And there were 28 warships guided the water for Constantinople. For the safeguard of Constantinople, there were 28 warships there in the water. So they had made impossible, or they had made very difficult to attack on Constantinople from seaside even. Now Mehmed, as we studied earlier, Muhammad Fatih or Mehmed II, he planned he did a unique planning for the conquest. What he did, he did oily ramps, and he made oily ships, oily wooden ships, uh, oily wooden ramps. He made oily wooden ramps, and through those, Muhammad built the oil wooden ramp. And on these oil wooden ramp, the small ships were transported on land. The small ships were they were transported on land and reached the Constantinople city. This was a unique planning and unbelievable planning by the Muhammad II. Okay, then he conquered this city on 29th May 1453, and the capital of Ottoman Empire was moved from Adrianople to Constantinople. And the new name, Muhammad II renamed Constantinople as Istanbul. Muhammad Fatih has renamed Constantinople to Istanbul. Then he ordered for the religious liberty, that everybody who will live under Ottoman Empire, inside the borders of the Ottoman Empire, they will be free to act upon your religions. Nobody will harm them. Nobody will interfere in their religion. Nobody will interfere in their religious places, their worship places. They are free to go to their religious places and do their worships, and especially to the Christians, the Catholic Church. He wrote a letter about this liberty of religion. And then within 10 years, from 1453 to 1463, within 10 years, the religious liberty spread to every nook and corner of the Ottoman Empire. Then the interesting thing is that United Nations organization adopted this religious liberty order of the Muhammad II as part of its charter in 1971. So this was a great achievement by the Ottoman Empire, that the religious liberty of the Ottoman Empire is a part of the UN Charter.